What's up, everyone? I am making my second meal in my Instapot. I told you guys last time that I was going to go and buy a second Instapot while they were still on clearance for $50. I did go get another one, so now I have two. Tonight we are making baby back ribs. Tyler is seasoning them, and we got a recipe offline on how to make them. It says, one recipe says to cook the ribs on the rack in the Instapot, and the other one says to cook it directly in the liquid. So what we're gonna do is we're making 2 racks of ribs. We're gonna cook one on the rack and one off the rack. We're gonna use the same ingredients though, and then we'll see how each one tastes. So Tyler's got them all seasoned up. Did you season the other side?
No, we don't have the other side really seasoned.
You don't really want to season the other side? I usually season both sides. I got the membrane pulled off of there, guys. I should have showed you. They look delicious. Anyways, here's the pots. I'm gonna put the rack in one, maybe, if I can find it. And then it says, I think it says to cook it for 25 minutes. So let me find the rack, get them put up in there, and then we will set the timer. All right, everyone. Tyler did flip them over and he seasoned the back side of them. Oh, we didn't get the water. Get the measuring cup, please. The water, it calls for a cup of water in the bottom of the thing, or a cup, you could use apple cider vinegar. Tyler suggested that we use half and half. So maybe use one with vinegar and one without vinegar.
Yeah.
But how are we gonna know which one to do? I don't even see apple cider vinegar, so we might do none without apple cider vinegar. Because I'm not seeing any up there in the cabinet.
Might be in a fridge.
So I think we should do them both the same. How much is this? A cup? I think we should do them both the same because remember we're already testing the part where one is half. One is going to be up in the air off of the thing and one's not. So there's the apple cider vinegar. Okay. So fill this up to 2 cups. And then just pour 1 cup into one. So we're doing half. We're doing half apple cider vinegar, guys. And half
Probably mix that up a little bit with the more vinegar from the top, probably.
You think?
I don't know how good it mixes together.
I don't know either. But we're pouring it.
Nope.
We're gonna pour it down to 1 cup. A little bit.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, it's strong. Alright, so it just set a cup in the bottom. That's so that the machine will seal. So that's not that much. Oh, it's strong. There's your cup, babe. Alright, so Tyler's going to put the ribs in for us. We are also having mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and corn. It showed them wrapped around, like put them in there and wrap them around. And it only takes 25 minutes, guys. Well, it takes, I'll tell you what it does. Oh, wow, look at it. It takes 25 minutes, and then you pull them out, and you throw them under the broiler light, and it browns them. The other one, I don't know. The rack's gonna make it up higher. But it'll probably be okay. Here he comes. You better watch the rack handle. You didn't knock it down, did you? Okay. Looks good. One's on the rack and one's not. Left is off the rack, right is on the rack. And that's all it says to do. And then it says to put the lid on it and to set it on pressure cook 25 minutes. Alright, so we're going to put the lids on. Now this one I haven't used yet. The one machine. The other machine I used, make sure the seal's in there and really good. I used it for the roast. And let me tell you guys, that was the best roast ever. So if you haven't seen that video, go back to that video right now. And, oh, I never pulled it off. I don't think I pulled it off of this one either.
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh, is this the one I already used? Maybe I did.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you haven't seen that video of the roast, go back and make that roast. Oh my gosh, guys, best roast ever. Ever, ever, ever. Just don't put double seasoning in like I did. It was pretty strong. But other than that, best roast ever. Fall off the, you know, it's fork tender. Alright, so this says 16 minutes if you want it tender but chewy. And 25 minutes if you want it fall off the bone. So I'm going to do the 25 minutes. Hopefully it still comes out whole and we'll be able to put it in the oven and brown it a little bit. But if not, then I guess we're not going to be able to. Alright, so we want this on we want this on pressure cook. It does take time for the pressure cooker to pressure cook on high. We're only going to do 25 minutes. Yes, 25 minutes start. It does take time for this to pressure cook high. "25 minutes start." It does take about 10 to 15 minutes for these machines to come to the pressure, and then it takes time when you're done to release it. So even though it says 25 minutes, it's still going to take probably 10 or 15 minutes to preheat in the beginning, and then 10 minutes, and you can release the pressure at the end, but it's still going to take 5 to 10 minutes to release. So that 25 minutes that it takes to cook it is really going to be probably 50 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Tyler has the stove ready for the rest of the stuff that we're cooking, and as soon as I start doing the sides, I'm going to give this a little bit of time. As soon as we start doing the sides, I'll bring you guys back. Alright everyone, so I just put the corn in. I got the macaroni water ready. I'm fixing to do the mashed potatoes and get them started. We have 13 minutes left on this one. Well, 13 minutes left on both of them. A second ago it was a number off. Because we started one, you know, it's probably a few seconds off. Because we started one before the other. So we have the 13 minutes left, but remember, we got to pull them out of there, and we've got to put them in the oven under the broiler light. Now, the house really strongly smells like apple cider vinegar, so I probably would not use the apple cider vinegar the next time. I mean, depending on the taste, if it makes it so out of this world great, maybe, but the house is pretty strong. I mean, it's not burning my eyes or nothing, but it's pretty strong of apple cider vinegar. So, probably next time I just used a cup of water. But I'm getting everything ready to go. So, hopefully it'll all be done at the same time. I'm just now starting on this so that I know that once I pull this out, it has to go in the oven. So, I'm not going to get that going too fast. I'm thinking that as soon as I get that in the oven, as soon as I pull them out, I will really go to town trying to get this stuff cooked. But I'm going to get the water warm and heat up the corn and figure out what I need for these mashed potatoes. So, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright everyone, so I turned these sideways because the other night when I cooked the roast, and it wasn't sideways, it was turned to like normal. And when I pushed the pressure button, it like went up here, it went up in the cabinet. This way, it's not going to be up under the cabinet when I push the button. I probably should have turned them the other way so the button would be closer to me, which is probably what I'm going to do. I got everything else starting. It already beeped. The timer's already off. It's been done for 1 minute. The L, I don't know what the L stands for, but it means it's done. And it's been done for, the timer has went off, 25 minutes has went off a minute ago. So, I usually wait, like I'm going to probably wait about 5 minutes after, till that says a 5 or 6, and then I'm going to release the pressure. But I'm going to turn them the other direction. And then when I release the pressure, I'll bring you guys with me, so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright everyone, it's already been 5 minutes. I'm going to push one of them. I'll probably do this one first. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't get me. There it goes. And that's what it does. But the other night, it was up under the cabinet. So it kind of like, the steam went right up underneath the cabinet. Now that's an easy release. You can let it release on its own, or you can push the button. But be careful if you push the button. Make sure you wait at least until it says L5. Make sure you wait at least 5 minutes after the timer has went off. That way you don't get burnt. I can't wait to see how they turned out. Now, if they're falling off the bone, they might not even come out of the pan right for us to put them in the oven. I am going to preheat the oven to broil. Actually, I should do that. Well, I'll give it a second because I don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Let me preheat the oven to broil. Start. My light under here quit working like the week after we got this damn microwave. The stove has given me so much problem. It's a Whirlpool, guys. And you guys remember when I bought it, I think it was 2018. It might have been 2019. I don't recommend this Whirlpool brand at all. I've had so many problems with the stove. Now, the only problem with the microwave is fine. Just the light burn out like right after I got it. The stove, major issues. Somehow, I don't know if it's my pans, the top is all scratched up. The oven does not keep its temperature. I've had them out here 4 times. The warranty company said that I've exhausted my warranty. So that they don't want to send nobody else out unless I pay for it. Which is bullshit. I paid over almost $200 for a warranty on a stove, and they said that I've exhausted my warranty and they've never fixed the problem. So anyways, looks like all the pressure's out. Let me turn it a little bit so I can get to the front. Let's turn it a little bit. Alright, so we're going to open this one up first. You got to be careful because they're still hot. They're still, oh, look at them. Look at them. Oh my gosh. I want to get a fork and see how tender they are. They look good. Oh my. Look, guys. Oh, you can't see nothing. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, guys. They feel pretty dang tender. I mean, the fork. Let me see what Tyler says. I mean, they might be able to be a little bit more tender. Oh, I don't know, though. Look, that just came right off the bone. Tyler! Oh my, that piece was good. Yeah, they're ready to come out. So,
What?
It's good. We're gonna pull them out. I need you to pull them out, babe. Let me put this over here. Can you pull them out and put them on that pan, please? Thank you, honey. Now that's the one on the rack. And that one tasted pretty good. Let's see what this one looks like. This is the one off the rack. This is the one that's sitting in the juice. It looks good too. I guess I'm gonna set this over here. You're gonna be able to get it out without them falling apart? Or do you need something? You probably pull the whole rack out, Tyler. On that one, you could probably pull the whole rack. I need to buy those little things that, oh yeah, it's falling apart. There's these little things that you pick the, well, we're gonna have some, they're definitely tender, guys. Can you tell? Oh, one rib came out. Oh, they look good. They're definitely tender. It's gonna take us here a second to get them out. If you don't want them this fall off the bone, you can do it for like between 16 and 25 minutes. 25 minutes is what we did. And here, you want me to get you a big spatula, or you want me to try to do it? And you film.
You can do it.
Alright, let me get rid of the rack. Alright, guys. Oh, that looks so good. Doesn't that look good? Now we just rub some barbecue sauce on there and throw it in the oven to brown the top. I'm going to get the other one out and do that. But we can still use that juice. They look so good. Oh my gosh, look. That might be a piece of fat right there. But anyways, let me brown them a little bit. When I took a bite earlier, it was so good. Here, let's just eat this one. Look at it, guys. Look at it falling right off the bone. That looks so good. Mmm. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so these are baby back ribs. So baby back ribs are always good. But these are so tender. 25 minutes in the Instapot. I gotta get the rest of this stuff going. The oven's preheating. I'm gonna pull that one out. Put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them and put them in the oven. Alright everyone, I put some barbecue sauce on here. I had a hard time. This one like flipped apart. They are so tender. Now remember, the one on the left, the one with this big chunk, is the one that was down in the pan. This one was on the rack. The one with the little piece up there. So I'm going to throw them in the oven here, probably just to brown the tops. Open the oven, honey. And hopefully nothing's in there. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot.
Heavy.
Yeah,
Top.
I'm going to brown the tops. I don't know, maybe 7 minutes. Let's do 7 minutes. And then we'll see what it looks like. And in the meantime, I'm going to get rolling on this stuff. Alright everyone, I did 7 minutes. It's got 1 minute left. Can you see them? They look good. What do you think? I think they look delicious. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave them a couple more minutes. So instead of 7, let's do 10. So we need to do, as soon as it beeps, we need to do 3 more minutes. I got, this is ready for the mashed potatoes. The macaroni's cooking. Corn's done. I am so loving the Instapot. And I never would have even thought about getting one until I seen Thomas. When Thomas makes videos for me and he was using an Instapot, I never would have thought about it. So thank you, Thomas. Shout out to Thomas. Would not have thought about it. And then, you know, that was such a good deal that I had to go back and get the other one. I had to. I don't know, I probably showed you guys how it's got different tops. This is the second one. I just had to make sure it works. Now tomorrow or the next day I need to air fry something because they're both air fryers. And see, maybe I'll air fry some French fries or something. And some, maybe some chicken tenders. Next week I'll use both of them just to make sure it works because you only have so many days. And I haven't had them very long. That's why I want you guys to get out. I need to get this video posted so that you guys get out there and get them while they're on sale. Alright, so we were going to do 3 more minutes. Oop, 3. Alright, 3 more minutes, guys. Alright, everyone. Everything is done. The mashed potatoes look good. Look at those ribs. Look at those ribs. I don't remember what time we started. That's what I should have seen, what time we started. So we knew it's 8:47 now, but I don't. Yeah, I have no clue what time we started cooking. But the ribs only took 25 minutes in there and another 5 minutes in here. What did I put them on? 7. Another 10 minutes in the oven. Under the broiler light, just to brown it. If you don't want them brown like this, then you don't even have to put them in the oven. The corn's done. Tyler's working on that macaroni. And I will see you guys at the dinner table. Alright guys. There's the food. Yummy. That's all the ribs that you got? One little piece?
For now.
Got all them macaroni and cheese. Alright guys, I'm setting you up. You can sit with me if you want to talk on the camera with me. You good? Alright guys, so taste test. The one on the left, this side, is the one that was down in the pan off the, you know, the little griddle thing. Or the little riser. The other one was the one that was on top of the little thing that was in that Instapot. I don't think there's going to be no difference, but maybe. Tyler thought that maybe that we dried them out in the oven, but I don't think they dried out. There's no way. They did not dry out. Oh my goodness. They did not dry out. Oh, you haven't tried them yet. So I'm going to try it, and then we will see. I didn't want to get the whole big old piece in my mouth. I look like a pig here. I'm just trying to cut it. All right, guys. I already have ribs all over my hands. Oh my goodness. All right, this is a piece that was down in the juice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So delicious, guys. Mmm. Melts in your mouth. Totally melts in your mouth. That's crazy. Mmm. Now, let me try. You guys are crooked. I feel like you guys are crooked. And that'll bug me when I'm editing. I'm going to try the one on the other side. Now, I got different portions. I got the small end of the one and the large end of the other, so I don't think it's going to make a difference. Mmm. Oh my gosh. I think the one with the rack tastes better. But that's just me. That doesn't mean that because it had a rack, it's better. But I feel like it has more flavor. Maybe it's just the bite that I got. Let me... I guess it doesn't matter either way. They are both so good. I feel like the bite that I got with the one that was on the rack though is better. So maybe on the rack, I would think that the one in the juices would be better. Let me go back to the other one. Let me go back. Let me get another bite of the other different one. Or the other one. But they definitely fall right off the bone. They're not going to stay on the bone. Alright, let's try this. They're good. Either way is good. I think I might have just got a better bite or more barbecue sauce on the other piece. They taste the same. So, I don't know. Let me know if you guys cook them. Let me know. If you cook them, let me know if you use the rack or if you don't use the rack. If you use the apple cider vinegar or you don't use the apple cider vinegar. It kind of made the house steam up. Maybe a little less apple cider vinegar because, I mean, they have good flavor. Tyler seasoned them up, but they have really good flavor. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go get your Instapot. Go to Walmart. They're on sale. 50 bucks. Hopefully your Walmart has them on sale. If they're not, they're worth it for even the regular price. So if you have one and it's sitting in the cabinet, start cooking with it. I'm going to be cooking so much stuff with this Instapot. Alright guys, I love you and I will see you soon. Peace guys.